So today we will be showing some tips for rivals. It's just random. So in the comments, you can request a certain video like this. First up, I will be showing the power of the scythe movement. Scythe can be very good for escaping knife users like me. As you can see, I easily got up this little window thing, which if the other person doesn't have a scythe, then you're safe. It's as easy as looking up while pressing the aim button, which nearly everyone knows unless you're new to the game. And jump pad can be really good when paired with movement items. The scythe, for example, you can go very far with it and escape people. And if the person uses the jump pad too, you can use scythe to change direction. As you can see, I'm practicing movement to get to the top with scythe. It's really easy to do. And there isn't much else for scythe, it's pretty self-explanatory. But for this video is mostly targeted to new people or people who want some random tips. As you can see, you can use the jump pad for some weird movement. It can be fun to place it down wherever you land, but it won't be effective in a game. Well, that's the most likely situation. But if you find it useful to place it randomly, then you have an amazing technique to use to trick anyone. Jump pad can be used to get around the area really quickly if you have a good loadout, or if you're really good with jump pad, which it isn't really a skill, but you can find new techs to help with it. As you can see, I'm all over the shooting range with the scythe, but the jump pads that send me higher did most of the work. Any other tip for scythe is to make sure you don't use it in the same place all the time. People can recognize patterns after around 2 matches in a game, so switch it up so they don't know where to go. Another tip for scythe, don't usually use it for close combat as it doesn't do much. Damage only do that if you think you can kill them, but try use guns as much as possible. Another thing is that the slingshot has gotten buffed and it is really overpowered, as you can just spam it to finish them if your aim is bad, as you can just send slingshot ammo flying everywhere to always get your target. You can pair up a lot of weapons to make yourself feel more confident like me with the knife loadout used by several other YouTubers. Flamethrower is very expensive like slingshot, but it's worth it for closer combat. Now, flamethrower has a big weakness, and that is smoke grenade. If you're in a smoke path while using the flamethrower, you can't actually do any damage with it. Since the smoke puts the flame out, the only downside for the smoke grenade user is that you can't see the person through the smoke. So if someone uses flamethrower, then just get smoke grenade and just use any weapon to hit them through the smoke. This is all very overpowered since it goes scythe for movement, flamethrower to burn your enemies in closer combat, slingshot for far combat and spamming, which deals a load of damage which can help you win, smoke grenade to counter the flamethrower. This is all so overpowered if you practice and master them all. My personal favorite is the knife loadout since knife can one-shot, so can sniper, but no other weapon can. That's why if you can master one of those, 2 or even both, you will get so much power in a match. This might be very important if you lag a lot. Turn off the settings you wish in the top 4 settings. If you have lag, this might help. If you have a good crosshair that helps you get better shots, then turn on this setting. Or if your crosshair doesn't help with your shooting, then you can choose to turn it on or off. Either way, it would be fine. You can also go into the shooting range to train before a match, like practice movement with knife loadout or practice backstabbing or your aim. Really, anything you want to train. As you can see, I'm trying my movement with the knife loadout, which is going really well. The loadout contains Warhorn, knife, daggers, and bow. Since bow and daggers can do double jump, and Warhorn is for movement too. Team Deathmatch is also good for training since you can kill multiple people, and you have bigger maps to train movement with. As well, basically, you would be learning how to adapt to more than just one person. Warhorn is very good for movement as it makes you faster, and paired with knife loadout, it's a god. Find settings that work for you. Experiment with your settings and see if they work. For you specifically, if you want, you can request a video when I show what works with knife. Specifically, lower your sensitivity while aiming if your camera flies around everywhere. Only make it higher if you know you will do better that way, but also make sure that your camera can still move fast to follow your opponent. Use utilities for damage if you can, but if its whole purpose is for movement, then use it for movement. Try get to high ground on arena so you always know where the person is from above. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and if you want, you can request a video like this, but for settings only, knife only, and stuff like that, see you soon.